In this video, we're going to take a closer look at some of the benefits associated with thicken cut, cut with surface, and the replace face feature. So on the screen, we have a similar example where we have 5 solid bodies and we need to remove the geometry on the top side. So in a case like this where you have multiple solid bodies, using the cut with surface option allows you to remove the geometry from all 5 bodies at once. And again, this option allows you to keep the original cutting surface to be used at a later time. If you were to try to do this with the replace face feature, you would get an error because all 5 of these bodies are not adjacent. They're not joined with the same body. So you can see here, if we simply try to cut that with the surface, we get an error saying that they need to be on the same body. Now, again, the benefits with a thickened surface is that it'll actually consume the body. In a lot of cases, that's a good thing. It can consume that surface body and remove it from your feature tree, remove it from your surface bodies folder, and you can use it with surfaces that don't necessarily intersect through the entire part. So again, if we have a hole in the center of this part, we can still do a thicken cut and remove that geometry. So one thing you'll notice is if we hide that solid body, the entire body is hidden because the center section where that cylinder is still solid. So that geometry is still there. So that's a good way for you to create certain types of geometry where you need to keep the same section in the middle. For instance, that surface section, if you need to keep it as one body. So that's a benefit of using the thicken to cut. But again, thicken cut is going to consume the surface body and can be used with a surface that doesn't necessarily completely encompass your solid body. Cut with surface, the solid body needs to completely encompass it, and the surface is not going to be consumed, but it can be used on multiple solid bodies. The replace face option allows you to only cut from a single solid body, but it does allow you to both add and remove geometry. So for instance, in the case of this, where we had a hole in the center, we could use replace face for just that body, and it's going to automatically fill in the missing geometry here. And again, it doesn't consume the surface body, so it's there for other operations down the road. So that's one benefit of using the replace face option and some of the benefits associated with thicken cut, cut with surface, and replace face.